everyone. We are here at Eurovision in concert, and right next to me is the wonderful Nemo. How are you doing?
Hello, I love the way you pronounce my name, Nemo.
Is that correct?
Yeah. It's interesting. Like some people say Nemo, some people say Nemo, and I say also Nemo more. So it was nice to hear Nemo one time.
It felt more right. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, recently, a lot of things happened with you. You had a performance at the national television, and then the odds skyrocketed. How does that make you feel?
I'm so happy that people like the performance. It's good because I was nervous, you know, like when you don't perform it live, you only have a music video out. You don't know like can this translate on the stage as well? And I think it was just really nice to see that people like it, and it gave me a lot of motivation for preparations. Like we're working so hard on the staging. I'm so excited about it, and it just makes me want to put all the work and love in that I can to elevate the whole performance.
So it doesn't really add much pressure to you?
I try not to let it too much. Like sometimes, of course, like it's easy to feel pressure, and I think I'm learning to deal with it. I want to not focus on that aspect too much because you can really lose yourself in it, and it's great, you know, when it goes well, but like it's odds, they can change all the time, and then when you drop or whatever, like I don't want it to like influence the way I'm feeling about my performance, so I try to leave it kind of where it is. Yeah.
Just leave it with your song, I guess.
Yeah.
Now, talking about your song, it is like a mad cocktail of genres. How did that songwriting go? Like, I need to know.
We had like a game, you know, like a card deck with genres, and we were like...
And you took one?
No, I'm just kidding. Like, opera, drum and bass,
yeah.
rap, what can we do? Rock, okay, like, no, I don't know. It was not planned. We didn't go into the room and we were like, we need to do a crazy song with everything in one. It just kind of happened. I had like the idea for the concept for the song, you know, like breaking the code, like having that as a metaphor for the binary, and I just knew I wanted to write something with that, and then we landed on this like violin melody, this dum 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 dum. And then we were like, wow, drum and bass beat could be really cool. And then it kind of came together, and then we're like, okay, now let's try. Woo! And like I don't know, like one block after the other kind of fell, and it just made sense in the moment. I don't know, there was a magic energy in the room.
Was it all in one session?
All in one session. End of the day, we had all the vocals recorded.
No way.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That must have been a mad day.
Yeah, it was a mad day. It was the best like creative experience of my life, I would say. Yeah, it was the way, you know, like when we were 4 people. I've never worked with 3 people in one session. Okay. Because usually I feel like 2 producers is a little bit, and I'm producing myself as well. So I felt like 2 producers usually is like so much, like because one has an idea and then the other person has an idea as well. So it can easily be too much. And then it was the first time I did it with like 4 people in total, and it was crazy how every person knew exactly what to do. And there was no like ego in the room at all. It was just kind of like everyone was excited about the song, and everyone was just in love with the experience, and I feel like that really made it work in the end, because it was not about like, my idea is the best, let's try this one. No, everyone was like kind of like, let's try whatever feels
just
right.
Go with the flow, and it works. Yeah. Nice. So you've been doing a lot of pre-concerts already. How has the entire Eurovision experience been like so far?
It's been great. It's like a beautiful chaos. It's like
just like your song in a way.
Yeah. It is. Yeah, true. It fits the vibe. It's a lot of new things for me. So I'm constantly learning, and all these experiences are coming together, and I feel like it's a chance for me to grow a lot as a person. Yes. To learn a lot about making music, giving interviews, being in this crazy music world, and so I'm just taking it all in, and I'm really grateful for the experience.
Awesome. One more question.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to the audience at Eurovision and to our audience?
So, to your audience specifically, or what?
Well, what are you hoping to convey with your song,
Okay.
and what do you
Yeah.
want to
Okay.
say in Eurovision,
Yeah,
basically?
great. Okay, so I think for me the most important thing is that I can show up as myself at this contest, and what I've been experiencing is actually so beautiful because I've never felt more safe in such a it's a crazy it's kind of like Jos said, it feels like a school trip. And it is kind of like a school trip, and when I think about school trips, it's kind of scary because my school trips weren't always like that pleasant. It feels like a school trip where you can just show up as yourself and feel loved and take all the energy in. So I'm doing that, and what I hope that it does, like for other people, is just for everyone to realize that you showing up as yourself is actually the thing to do, and you should show up as yourself, and the way you are is exactly right, and you don't have to change for anyone. You can be yourself, and you'll find the people that will accept you the way you are.
And that is a wonderful statement to finish it off with. Thank you very much for your time, and very much good luck for tonight and Eurovision.
Thank you so much. Thank
you.
I'm looking